Wildfires can move shockingly fast. Here's how they start, and how to stop them. Please subscribe my channel, like, share and press the bell button. In the past 2 decades, the number of Americans at risk of experiencing a wildfire has doubled. Learn what you need to do if one is near you. How wildfires start. Though they are classified by the Environmental Protection Agency as natural disasters, only 10 to 15% of wildfires occur on their own in nature. The other 85 to 90% result from human causes, including unattended camp and debris fires, discarded cigarettes, and arson. Naturally occurring wildfires can spark during dry weather and droughts. In these conditions, normally green vegetation becomes bone-dry, flammable fuel. Strong winds spread fire quickly, and warm temperatures encourage combustion. With these ingredients, the only thing missing is a spark, in the form of lightning, arson, a downed power line, or a burning campfire or cigarette, to wreak havoc. See photos of wildfires. 1/17. Firefighters battle the Woolsey Fire in Malibu, California, on November 12, 2018. That blaze burned nearly 97,000 acres in Southern California, killing 3 people and damaging an estimated $6 billion in property. Firefighters battle the Woolsey Fire in Malibu, California, on November 12, 2018. That blaze burned nearly 97,000 acres in Southern California, killing 3 people and damaging an estimated $6 billion in property. Photograph by Eric Thayer, Reuters. Natural or man-made, 3 conditions must be present for a wildfire to burn: fuel, oxygen, and a heat source. Firefighters call these 3 elements the fire triangle. Fuel is any flammable material surrounding a fire, including trees, grasses, brush, even homes. The greater an area's fuel load, the more intense the fire is likely to be. The most wildfire-prone state is California, which lost 2,569,386 acres of land to 7,396 wildfires in 2021. Air supplies the oxygen a fire needs to burn. California wildfires are often made worse by the hot, dry Santa Ana winds, which can carry a spark for miles. In Hawaii, Hurricane Dorian's winds helped feed the flames burning on Maui. Heat sources help spark the wildfire and bring fuel to temperatures hot enough to ignite. Lightning, burning campfires or cigarettes, and even the sun can all provide sufficient heat to spark a wildfire. Violent infernos are most common in the western states, where heat, drought, and frequent thunderstorms create ripe conditions. Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Washington, Colorado, Oregon, and California experience some of the worst conflagrations. Wildfires also occur around the world and in most of the 50 states. How they are stopped. Firefighters battle blazes by depriving them of one or more of the fire triangle fundamentals. One traditional method is to douse existing fires with water and spray fire retardants. Firefighters also sometimes work in teams, often called hotshots, to clear vegetation from the land around a fire to contain and eventually starve it of fuel. The resulting tracts of land are called fire breaks. Firefighters may also employ controlled burning, creating backfires, to stop a wildfire. This method involves fighting fire with fire. These prescribed and controlled fires remove undergrowth, brush, and litter from a forest, depriving an otherwise raging wildfire of fuel. Benefits of wildfires. Although they can be dangerous to humans, naturally occurring wildfires play an integral role in nature. By burning dead or decaying matter, they can return otherwise trapped nutrients to the soil. They also act as a disinfectant, removing disease-ridden plants and harmful insects from an ecosystem. High winds and hot temperatures fanned a 1996 wildfire in the foothills around Boise, Idaho, into an inferno that burned for 7 days. When it was finally extinguished, the outbreak, dubbed the 8th Street Fire, had scorched some 15,000 acres, 6,000 hectares, and stripped bare 2 of the region's major watersheds. Photograph by Mark Thiessen. Wildfires, thin forest canopies and undergrowth, allowing sunlight to reach the forest floor and a new generation of seedlings to grow. In fact, some species of trees, like sequoias, rely on fire for their seeds to even open. In Hawaii, however, invasive grasses not native to the state may have worsened Maui's fires. This flammable grass now covers about a quarter of Hawaii's total land area, and the average area burned by wildfires has grown 400% in the past 100 years, according to the Hawaii Wildfire Management Organization. What to do in a wildfire? Wildfires devastate anything in their path. And while they are difficult to stop, there are many steps people can take before, during, and after wildfires to limit their damage. Before. 1. If you know a wildfire is traveling toward your area, the best thing to do is leave. 1. Immediately. 2. If you live in a fire-prone area, it's best to prepare ahead of time. 2. Have an evacuation plan in mind and a go bag, with emergency supplies already packed during fire season. 3. Trim brush, weeds, and other potential fuels on your property, especially around your home. 4. Put away grills, propane tanks, or other flammable materials that may be in your yard. 5. Close all doors and windows and fill sinks, tubs, and other containers with water to discourage fire. 6. Shut off natural gas, propane, or fuel oil supplies. During. 1. Listen for emergency alerts. 2. Stay inside. 2. Go to the safest building or room with the lowest smoke levels. 2. Crouch low for the best air. 2. If you don't have a mask, breathe through a wet cloth. 3. If you are caught outside, try to find a body of water to crouch in. 3. If you can't, find a depression with the least vegetation and lie low, covering yourself with wet blankets, clothes, or soil if possible. After. 1. Do not return until instructed to do so. 2. Listen to authorities before drinking water from the area. 3. Avoid items that are hot, smoky, or charred. 4. Text friends and family, but don't call. 4. Lines may be busy. 5. Wear a dust mask and document property damage. 6. Beware of the risk of flooding, since trees and protective vegetation might have been removed, exposing loose soil.